my friends, welcome. Let's begin today's practice in a nice, comfortable seat of your choice. So you can come into a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. You can even begin this first bit of pranayama on the edge of your couch. If you're feeling good, maybe you just want to run or something, you want to sit in Virasana on your knees. Righto. But after you make your decision, let's lean right in to make today's practice as glorious and as efficient as possible so that we can get you feeling your best. So found your seat. Sit up nice and tall, bringing your attention and your awareness to the line that runs from your crown to the base of the spine, your tail. And just notice where you are quite literally today. Like, are you kind of shifting forward? Is it really hard to notice the benefit of your daily practice kind of start to pay off here? Wink, wink. So just notice. I know when I first started practicing, it's hard for me to talk with my eyes closed, that it was really difficult for me to sit up tall in meditation. Now I feel much more at ease here. So wherever you are, just lean in, notice. And then let's all close the eyes if we haven't already. Just soften through your fingertips wherever you are. And we're going to inhale, take a deep breath in. Fill all four sides of the torso with air, really dropping that breath into your belly. And then exhale, let it out through the mouth as you relax your shoulders. Twice more, just like that. A little deeper, a little longer with the breath each time. Here we go, big inhale, fill up. Nothing fancy. Exhale, empty it out. And one more time, big inhale. Breath travels down as you breathe in. And then we flip the direction of the breath. It comes up as we exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. Bring the palms together at your heart. Bring your head toward your heart, your chin towards your chest. Now with the eyes closed, set a little intention here, something that's going to help you feel your best. You can maybe complete the sentence, I choose, fill in the blank, and start to breathe deep as you feel this deep stretch in the back of the neck and the traps, the upper back body. Lower body is nice and heavy. Excellent. If you've landed on something, go ahead and repeat it. Consider it already done. Imagine it already so. As you quietly repeat your intention. And just trust that whatever came up is the right thing. Okay, and then slowly let's release. We'll bring the head back up, head over heart, heart over pelvis. If you're not in a cross-legged seat, you can still do this next little ditty. Just catch up with us when you need to, or go ahead and transition now. All right, left hand's going to reach all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Inhale, right fingertips reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Now both arms, fingertips are going to go behind the ears as you reach all the way up. Big breath in, stretching through all four sides of the torso, the front, the back, side to side, reach, reach, reach. And then on your exhale, you're going to send your right hand to your left knee for a twist, seated twist here. Breathing down into the belly. Again, that directional breath as you breathe in, and then think of the breath coming up and out through the nose as you exhale. Inhale to lift and lengthen, grow a little bit taller in the spine. Exhale to twist just a little deeper. Maybe send your gaze gently past your left shoulder. And for one more cycle of breath here, just notice where you might be gripping or holding in the toes or in the jaw or in your hands, and see if you can soften. Relax any tension. Yeah, and then we'll come all the way back to center, head over heart, head over pelvis. Now this time with the right arm, we're syncing up the breath to the movement and the movement to the breath. Inhale as you reach it up. Exhale as you bring it down with control. Inhale as you reach it up. Catch something. Exhale as you bring it down with control. Now both arms, fingertips are going to go behind the ears. Engage through your core, your center. Draw the navel in and up as you reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Big breath, big stretch. And then exhale, nice easy twist to your right. So left hand comes to the right knee, right fingertips behind. We want to try to maintain that head over heart here. So if you're collapsing back here, let's see if we can work in time to bring the head over the heart, heart over the center. And if you feel like that's impossible, you might sit up on a blanket or a towel. Lift the hips up. Okay, we're breathing here. Keep the chest lifting. Notice where you might be gripping or holding. See if you can soften with every exhale and sit up a little taller with every inhale. Again, find that directional breath as you breathe down. Belly expands. Relax the shoulders as you breathe out. Great, take one more cycle of breath here. Then together we'll inhale in, sit up nice and tall, and exhale, come all the way back to center. Awesome. We're going to take our fingertips forward and continue this forward motion all the way to all fours. So find your tabletop position. Try to be meticulous right away. Wrists underneath the shoulders, so you're stacking the bones. Knees right underneath the hip points, so not too wide, not too narrow. And spread your fingers super wide like starfish. Upper arm bones rotate out externally away from your chest, and the elbow creases shine forward. Then press firmly into the tops of the feet here. Inhale in, exhale, claw through the fingertips. Start to hug the low ribs up and in here. Again, still pressing into the tops of the feet. Beautiful, neck is nice and long. Gaze is straight down. So we have this nice, engaged, active tabletop position. We're going to put it to the test by curling the toes under, inhaling in, and exhaling, lifting the knees, letting them hover. You'll start to feel your low belly turn on. Upper arm bones still rotating out. We're breathing here. We're starting to find that shake, that prana, that sensation that reminds us, oh, we are alive and well. We're here for 3, 2, knees kiss the earth on the 1. Uncurl the toes, drop the belly, open the chest. Cow pose. Breathe in, soften your gaze or close your eyes, really feel what's going on in the spine today. Okay. And then here we go, exhale, chin to chest, same thing. Really paying attention to the sensation. All right, we're going to keep it flowing with your breath. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round through. Now keep it going on your own, and if you like, you can start to veer off the railroad tracks a little bit, finding what feels good, checking in with different parts of the body based on where you are today or where you are in your practice. And you can always just stay within the structure. But I say, like, especially if you're at home and, like, you're wearing whatever you want and you're in the comfort of your own space, I say get a little freaky. So you can start to check in with the shoulders, check in with the side body. Awesome. Then reel it back into that tabletop position. Once again, we're going to curl the toes under. We're going to find our foundation nice and strong. Inhale in. As you exhale, hovering table, lift the knees. Hug the low ribs in. Breathe deep here. Keep the neck nice and long. You're pressing away from the yoga mat. Feeling this hollowing through the upper back body and this hollowing through the abdominal wall. You're here for 3. Find a softness in the jaw. 2. And on the 1, release. This time we're going to bring the big toes together. Knees as wide as your mat. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale, take it to the right. Round through. Come through extended child's pose. Sigh it out a little bit here. And then keep the circle going as you take it to the left. And now come all the way forward once again. Now keep it going here. This beautiful circle. Opening up through the hips, the legs, the side body, the shoulder girdle, the neck, the palms, the forearms. Try to stay nice and awake, brighten your toes. Keep the toes pressing down into the earth. When you feel ready, go ahead and reverse your circle. Reverse it. And then same thing here. You can kind of go a little freestyle here. If you find a little catch and you want to work in the catch, go for it. If you find again, this extended child's pose just feels awesome. I'm going to turn here while Adrienne keeps talking. Maybe a little wrist love might do the trick. All the while, remember, the breath comes first. Keep breathing. And then if you're still moving and grooving, let's meet back in extended child's pose. Hips melting back towards the heels. Don't worry if your extended child's pose doesn't look like mine. And if the extended child's pose is just not a great shape for you, then I recommend you just working here in a nice wide-legged knee position, but with the shoulders up. So hips up. All right. If the heart's melting down, let's take the palms and bring them together. Walk the elbows forward. Melt your heart a little more. Feel that stretch. Your tricep and the shoulder as you take your little shark fin up and behind and over the neck and the head. And then if you're lifted here, if you're not back, let's just take a couple moments here to check in with the neck by bringing one ear to one shoulder and the other ear to fabulous. Take a big inhale in. Exhale. Let's come all the way back up. You're going to keep the knees wide. Big toes stay together. Left hand presses away from the earth. As you open up through the chest, you can imagine pulling a little bow and arrow. Why does it have to be little? Let's say pulling a big bow and arrow all the way across the chest. As you reach up towards the sky, again, integrate breath and movement, marry them together. As you inhale, reach forward. Exhale, come all the way through. Thread the needle, right fingertips underneath the bridge of the left arm. Great. Bring your right ear to the earth. Inhale in. Exhale out. Ground through the left palm. Inhale to reach for the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. One more time. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale. Take one cycle of breath here. Breathe into your belly. And then slowly release. Right hand comes to the earth. And big inhale to reach the left fingertips to the sky. Try to keep the knees wide. As you exhale, thread the needle. Soft and easy. Take a cycle of breath here just on this first one. Feel it out. And then marrying the action to the breath to the action. Inhale, left fingertips reach towards the sky. We open up through the chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open, big bow and arrow here. And exhale. Great, let's do one more. Inhale, rounding through the fingerprints of the right palm. And thread the needle, take a big, buoyant, beautiful breath here in. Stay as you breathe out. Sweet and slowly come all the way back up. Great, awesome. Walk the knees underneath you. You're going to cross one ankle over the other. Mindfully, you can use your palms to come all the way back to center and back to your nice comfortable seat. Cool. Bring the left heel in towards your center and send the right leg all the way out. And we'll slowly take our head and heart to point towards our right foot. You can spread your toes, little yogi toes. Actively, I'm not going to get into too much detail here, but just a little bit to help you activate this extended leg pull your right thigh bone, that right femur in. So just like we do a lot in our lunges, pull that right hip crease back. And then keep that active and engaged. As you inhale, both fingertips reach behind the ears. Big breath, big stretch. Exhale as you take it over. Belly toward the top of your right thigh. If it doesn't come close, no worries. It's just that intention of kind of working towards something and not shying away. So breathe deep here wherever you are. In time, you might work to get that head to knee pose that this shape is named after. Another option is to take the fold and bring it more into the left low back by sending your left hand over towards your right ankle. And then just so you get a little boost, a little energy, go ahead and soften your head, let the weight of your head relax, and take a couple of solid breaths here. And then just notice where your thoughts go typically when we kind of know what a shape looks like. We've seen it on the magazine cover or whatever. Just let that go. Anywhere to let it go, focus on the sensation, take this precious time for you and enjoy it. You're awesome. You're doing work. Body's going to be smiling after this. All right, one more breath. Feel free to bend your right knee as generous as you need. Come to that left hamstring. Cool, and then slowly release. Nice, easy twist here as we take the right hand to the left knee. Just a little twist to the left. All right, inhale, lift the chest, breathe into your belly. And then exhale, release. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do the same little ditty on the other side, and we're going to close it out. You're doing great. Right heel comes in towards the center. Go ahead and extend the left leg out long. If your leg's so tight, you're not alone here, that you're already kind of starting with a super bend. Embrace it, keep it, love it. It's all good. All right. So part of looking and feeling your best is kind of rewiring our thoughts and our language around how we work with our bodies and how we see ourselves. So be kind. Here we go. Plugging that left femur in, shifting gears so we can find that active leg. And when you're ready, inhale both fingertips behind the ears. As you reach up, and then think up and over as we reach toward the left foot. And then feel free to experiment here, right? Like you're not stuck. This isn't a photo shoot. So breathe into your belly. See how this side is different from the other side. Notice when you get frustrated. Experiment. Eventually taking time to relax the weight of the head over. And this is it. We're almost done. So listen to the sound of your breath. Let it soothe you. Let your time spent on the mat play any weary nerves over. Stretch it out, easy breath. And then when you're ready, we will release. Counter twist here, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, lift your heart, maybe smile just a bit here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Beautiful, and then we'll release. It's springtime in Austin when we're shooting this and when it's coming out live. So we're going to end with a cobbler's pose or a butterfly, Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to start with hands on the ankles here just so you can really drop down through, again, the femur, the thigh bone. And then in time, you can maybe take hands to the toes. You can use your thumbs to massage the arches. If you've never done that before, give it a go. See what happens. Okay, and then inhale, lifting up from the pelvic floor, finding this length from crown to tail once again, bringing that loving awareness to the spine. Take a big inhale in, and then exhale. Try to keep that length, so we're not going to round. You're going to keep that length as you bend your elbows, and you're going to send your gaze to look kind of in an imaginary pond. Just try to see your reflection. And I always joke, it's a bad joke, but it's always like that moment in Zoolander when he's like looking in the puddle and asking, So give yourself that image. It's going to keep the spine nice and long, but also just kind of reflect back to you, remind you, even if it's in the silliest of ways, that, you know, this time is for you to be with yourself, to check in with yourself, take care of yourself. All right, maybe send your heart a little bit forward, a little more forward for this last breath. Taking stock with the hips. And slowly release. Bring it up. All right. Send your hands behind you. Bring your feet to the earth. You're just going to windshield wiper. Oh, yeah. Let's get after that. The knees to one side and then the other. Take a couple cleansing breaths here. Just a couple final I love you breaths. As you windshield wiper the knees one way. All right, feet come to the earth, elbows come down. I'm glad Benji's over there. Some of you have done this with me before. Last little boost. You're going to bring your feet to the ground and you're going to give your foot a little wake-up call. So you can start nice and small and you can go crazy. If you're in upstairs in an apartment or something, maybe be mindful. But if you're in a place where you can go crazy, I suggest you do it for 3, 2, keep it going. And on the 1, release. Come back up to your nice, comfortable seat. Bring the hands to your heart space. Take a deep breath in and empty it out. Twice more, just like that. Big inhale and empty it out. Last cleansing breath. Inhale, lots of love in. Exhale, lots of love out. Thanks, everyone. Let us know how this little ditty went for you in the comment section down below. Hope you're doing well. Share this video with a friend who you think might enjoy it. Heck, share it with an enemy too. The world needs more yoga. I love you guys. Thanks for sharing your time and your energy with me and with all the amazing folks who showed up to practice today. Take good care. Namaste.
Nope. Okay, cool. Nope, no one to speak to, so I won't speak.
Hello, my darling friend. Thank you for joining Benji and I here for this special meditation that invites you to let go of any limiting thoughts, to let go of the need to control, and that invites you lovingly to embrace who you really are. Close your eyes. Come into a comfortable upright position. Take any soft, easy movement here that feels good. And as you're ready, become still. For this meditation, there's no expectation, no real need to do anything. The hard part is done. You're here. You've landed. On your next inhale, slowly flip the right palm up in your lap. And on the exhale, flip the left palm up. A symbol or a sign that you're ready to receive whatever is meant to come your way in this practice. Tuck your chin slightly. Relax your shoulders. Choose to open your mind and your heart. Begin to deepen your breath. As you bring more loving awareness to the natural rhythm of your breath, allow yourself to become a witness. Again, you don't have to do anything. There's no prerequisite for this experience. Simply observe. Become more present. Gently lift the sternum, and together, let's take a deep breath in. Together, a long breath out. Inhale in, and exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Allow yourself to simply observe your experience here today. Inhaling in deeply and exhaling completely. Allow the outer layer, the layer of busy life, the chatter of the mind, allow it to soften, to get quieter. Notice it and let it go. Inhaling in deeply. Exhaling completely. Now bring your awareness to any physical sensations in the body. Notice if there are any areas where you might be holding or gripping. Notice them. Soften and let it go. Inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. softening all of the layers. Allowing each one to gently fade away. Inviting your breath to be lighter and easier. Inviting any negativity to fade away. Take a couple more quiet moments here to feel your own unique radiance as you breathe in and out with a lightness. Open yourself to your true being, letting it shine and resonate through you and through your breath. And may you take this relationship with you out into the rest of your day. Namaste.
How you doing? Phew. Hi. And how's it going? I'm doing my yoga, meditation, and blood pressure. The blood pressure before I started was, for me, lately, it might be low. It's at 162/65. That was before I did my yoga and meditation. And we're going through this one. It started out as an order by my doctor. I do it now because I'm 60-something years old. And honestly, my blood pressure started out high recently. I was low blood pressure for years. I had a slight skull fracture, and now my blood pressure runs high. We don't know how high. You know, for a month it was evaluated, so he put me on a pill. Now we'll see if the pill knocks it down. Hang out and, it ain't too scientific, but it's David's certificate. After yoga and meditation, it is at 182/87. Now, I might start keeping the times of how long the yoga lasts. Right now, I'll start that next week. But today, I started at 162/65, ended up at 182/87. Oh, let me make sure I keep track of this. The medication that I take for my blood pressure. And thanks, TikTok, for helping me keep track.